What's up, YouTube? So I've been getting a lot of questions recently, in my YouTube comments, in my Twitch streams, and even in my Instagram DMs, of people asking me why it is that every Korean or pro player they see is always building Divine Sunder, and why are they always going Conqueror? Why is every single person that isn't me doing something different? So I thought I'd make this video today just to kind of go over my thought process and my rationale and hopefully give you guys a bit of insight on why I play Hecarim the way I do with the rune setups and the itemizations that I do that's so drastically different from all the pro players and even the Koreans. So for you to understand, you have to understand what is Hecarim's normal role in a game, right? So Hecarim's normal role is he's meant to be a frontliner. He's meant to he's meant to build defensively. He's meant to be the guy who kind of goes into the enemy team and then soaks a lot of damage, does a bit out in return, maybe gets a few kills, and then inevitably dies, right? So almost like a glorified tank in a way. Similar to champions like, let's say, Rost, or champions like Aatrox even. So that's what Hecarim's kind of role is. So that's why when you see these pros or these Koreans playing in high elo, what they're gonna always do is they're gonna take Conqueror so that they can heal, which allows them to survive for longer, and then they're also gonna be going Divine Sunder with a more defensive build so that they can soak as much damage as possible. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, if that's the case, then why don't you do that? The answer's simple. Because when I play Hecarim, I don't play Hecarim to be a part of my team, I play Hecarim to be the team. And that's the biggest difference between me and so many others that you're going to see. When I play Hecarim, my intention with Hecarim is to completely 1v9, to fulfill all the roles that I can possibly fulfill so that I can carry games no matter what. That way I never have to put trust in my teammates. In a Challenger Korean game, you can trust your mid laner to do damage, you can trust your ADC to kite, you can trust your top laner to not go 0-20, right? In a pro game, you can trust your ADC to play properly, you can trust your damage to do what they need to do, your enchanters to do what they need to do, right? You can trust all these things, but the problem is, in NA at least, or even like in EU, or in any elo bracket that's below 1000 LP, right? Silver, gold, platinum, masters, even grandmaster, you can't trust these people. For all you know, they could be a boosted account. They could be an account that hasn't played in a month. They could be autofilled. So the thing that you have to understand is that when I play Hecarim, the reason why I take the setups I do with Phase Rush, with going lethality builds, with going full assassin, right? Building a lot of damage. My playstyle of like farming a lot, securing objectives so I can be as strong as possible, and then just taking over the game with my mechanics, that's because we're in solo queue where you can't trust your team. So since I can trust my team, I play to be the team. And that's the issue you're going to find. If you run any kind of Conqueror setup, it's super easy for you to get kited. So even though you might sit there and you might be able to soak a bit more damage or be a better frontline for your team, at the end of the day, you're just going to end up not being able to do what you need to do to 1v9. If the enemy Aphelios builds Gale Force and he has Flash and Cleanse, and you try ulting on him with Conqueror and he just Gale Forces away, you're getting kited and you're dead, and there is nothing you can do. But my build reduces the amount of times that that's going to happen in any given game and makes it so I can 1v9 the games that are just completely lost. So I hope this video kind of makes you guys understand why I play Hecarim the way I do, and why I still believe that my setup for Hecarim for solo queue is still the best thing to be going. It's not to say that the Koreans are necessarily doing something absurd or the pros just don't know what they're doing at all. It's just a fact that they want to be a component of their team, whereas in solo queue you should always be playing to be the entire team. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, sub if you haven't already, and I will see you for the next one. Peace.